It's the beginning of August and I'm alone in the empty conservatory, and I'll tell you why in a second. I fell off my bike a few months ago, which was also coming because I drive like a maniac and injured my right hand. And because of that, my last piano exam was rescheduled for September, which I'm currently working on. Besides, I think I haven't been this productive in a long time because I've found many ways to work on various aspects of artistic development. And this productivity is a result of my injury, by the way, which forced me to slow down and obligated me to learn how to work only with my mind. Because taking a break, reducing or redirecting one's pace can lead to personal realization and growth. For example, famous writer Herbert Wells started writing when he broke his leg. He had nothing to do because of his injury and started reading Gazillion books, and after that became a father of science fiction. And I come here in this empty university because it is super hard to focus in summer. There is no schedule and there are many distractions, but no one's here except for me and
I was lost for 5 days and then they found me by following the drops of coffee in the lobby.
During his 10-year relationship with the French novelist George Sand, Chopin spent most of his summers at George's country estate in Nohant in central France. George Sand once said about Chopin's writing process that, without seeking it, without predicting it, it came on his piano suddenly, complete, sublime, or it sang in his head during a walk, and he was impatient to play it to himself. But then began the most heartrending labor she ever saw. It was series of efforts and of anxieties to capture again certain details of the theme he had heard in his head. He analyzed too much when wishing to write it, and his regret at not finding it again threw him into a kind of despair. He shut himself up in his room for whole days, weeping, walking, breaking his pens, throwing music sheets everywhere, repeating and altering a bar 100 times, and resuming the next day with desperate patience. He spent 6 weeks over a single page to write it at last, as he had noted it down at the very first. And if Chopin felt like this about his work, I don't know why we are so astonished that we have to work so hard.
I think it's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. I think they generally produce their worst work when they do that. Always remember that the reason that you initially started working was that there was something inside yourself that you felt that if you could manifest it in some way, you would understand more about yourself and how you coexist with the rest of society.